A major conservation charity linked to Prince Harry has admitted that human rights abuses were committed by its rangers in Congo-Brazzaville following an independent review into allegations made by members of the Baka community against these African Parks rangers. Now, this was a report that was published last year by the Mail on Sunday, and community members had accused the African Parks rangers of several different abuses, many of which I cannot mention on here, but I will link the article down below. If you really want to read it, I would advise maybe against it. It's quite brutal, but this was allegedly to stop them from accessing their ancestral forests, which are now in a conservation area. Despite commissioning an independent review into the action of its rangers in Congo-Brazzaville, African Parks had not made the findings of the review public. Instead, it published a statement acknowledging that human rights abuses occurred in the Odzala-Kokua National Park, which it manages, but excluded the details of the abuse. But now the review, carried out by Omnia Strategy LLP, which is a London-based law firm, was handed directly to African Parks, and in a statement, Omnia said it had been carrying out an independent investigation into the alleged abuse since December 2023. Its statement did not include findings and recommendations, which it said had been directly sent to African Parks. Now, the BBC article here that I'm taking this from, they said that they reached out to both Omnia and barristers from Doughty Street Chambers, which was involved in the investigation, to request their findings, but they have declined to comment beyond the statement that they have already published. Now, Prince Harry sits on the board of African Parks, which is the charity, and has been involved with the charity since 2016. And in 2023, after serving 6 years as the president, he was made a member of the board of directors, which is the governing body of this organisation. The BBC have said they have requested a comment from Prince Harry, but have not heard anything back yet. And this is pretty disastrous for Prince Harry, and pretty damning that these sort of things happened under the time that he was president and a board of directors member. I think this is pretty damning. The charity Survival International, which lobbies for the rights of Indigenous people, has raised the issue of the abuse of the Baka people with Prince Harry before, criticising the charity's decision not to make the findings of the investigation public. Survival told the BBC, quote, "African Parks has committed to more reports, more staff and more guidelines, but such approaches have not prevented horrific abuses and violations of international human rights law in the decade or more that African Parks has known of these atrocities, and there is no reason to believe they will do so now." So it seems that African Parks is trying to sweep this under the rug. They're not taking any meaningful action to resolve these abuses, all under the leadership of Prince Harry. This is pretty damning stuff. And of course, we had the allegations that came out against the other African charity, Centre Barley, where the chairwoman has come out with allegations, and Prince Harry and the board of directors stepped down in an attempt to sweep it under the rug, allegedly. And this is kind of following a trend now. This is not looking good for Prince Harry. So, of course, this is an evolving legal situation, so take everything you hear with a pinch of salt, but it does not look good. I thought I should bring you this story as it was pretty major, dropping on the BBC today and yesterday. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.